This video is sponsored by AppMaker. AppMaker is a WordPress plugin that converts WooCommerce website to mobile app. The mobile app builder helps you create native Android and iOS mobile application. Get an opportunity to grab 30% off by being the first 200 signups. Get the link in the description. Hello and hi, welcome back to Educate WordPress, where we talk everything and all about WordPress. I'm Aisha, and in this video we'll be seeing how you can set minimum and maximum quantities for your customers to purchase. So when you have customers that wants to buy a single item or in twos or something, and you want them to buy in bulk or bulk range, so you can either set a price limit or you can either set a minimum quantity requirement. So we'll see how this is done. So for this purpose, we're using the WooCommerce extension of minimum and maximum quantities. You can go to the link in the description and get the extension installed. So here with this plugin, you can specify minimum and maximum allowed product quantities for the orders to be completed as it defines as well. Also, this also applies for the orders, product variations, and etc. So we have got the plugin, and we're going to install this in the plugin using the plugin installer. You can just add new and add your zip file that you have downloaded after the purchase. So we'll see how this is set up. So before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe as we come up with videos on WordPress and WooCommerce every now and then to get your website performance up and top. So here, as you can see, I have already installed the plugin. So first of all, let's go to the WooCommerce, and here in the settings, we have few settings that we can do. So we are in the settings page, and let's go to product. So here in the products, you will be able to see there is minimum and maximum quantity options. So here you can set minimum and maximum quantities for all the products. So how much ever products you want, every product will have a minimum and maximum quantity and also minimum order value. So let's say here this is a minimum quantity. This is again the maximum quantity. This is the minimum order value, which is the cost of the cart value. Then there is a maximum order value. So if here I can just write as 1,000. So 1,000 would be let's say $100 will be the minimum order value. So order will not be placed if this order value does not exist. So that's the main setting that we have in the WooCommerce in the minimum and maximum setting. So next we have a product level setting. So there are product level rules. So here I'm just going to go to the product section. And if I just choose this product and edit this product, as you go down to the settings, in the general settings, you will be able to see a minimum quantity and maximum quantity. So here you can either set the minimum quantity or the maximum quantity. I just want to limit this as 4. So a person can buy only 4 items. And that way I can set the maximum quantity. And if you want to add a minimum quantity, maybe you need to purchase 2 items. Only you can purchase 2 items. Then it can be set at the minimum quantity. Again, this also works for a wholesale business as well. So here you can also set a group of. So here you can add another product or enter the quantity to only allow this product to be purchased in the group of X. So if there is a variation product that's available, you can definitely use that. Then there is other order rules. So the order rules is basically we had set the settings in the previously did settings that was for the general all of the products. So if you want to if you don't want that rule to be count for this product, you can just click on to here. And if you want to exclude this product from the minimum and maximum quantity rules, you can again do that. And here, if you want to exclude from any category rules, so if you want to, if a group of quantity rules, if you don't want to apply to that particular product, you can again do that. So here, I don't want like those $100 set maximum limit that we had, minimum limit that we had set. So I can just click on to do not count. So that's how you can do that. And again, if you have different variations to this product, let's say I'm just going to do a variable product. So here, let's go to variations. The variation section, here you will be able to see that I have 3 variations for this particular product. So if you just click on to this symbol product, Here you will be able to see that there is a minimum and maximum rule. So if you want to apply this minimum maximum rules that we have set for that particular product, you can just click on to that and those rules will be applied to this product. Upon doing this, all of the minimum and maximum quantity rules that we have set will be applied to this particular variation, and similarly you can add it to the other variations as well, so that these rules will be set. So I'm just going to save these changes. Another cool feature that this plugin has is when you go to the products and categories. I'm just going to click on to categories. And here you will be able to see that there are different categories that we have created. So when I just click on to this accessories, here you will be able to see that there is a group of section that we have. So we had seen this same setting in the products levels setting as well. So here you can add numbers. So what happens is in that particular category, there will be certain set of products. Customers needs to buy a number of X category in a group of X only. So if you are selecting this accessories category, you must buy like 5 items from that category to be able to be in the cart. So that's what a group of things says. So how many accessories that you have, you can add them in a group of X, any number. So you can just update to that. So these are the settings, and if I just go to my website, so I'm in the shop page and I'm going to choose this product, this heels, particular heels. And if I just choose this product here, you will be able to see that there is this is below $100 that we had set the order quantity. So I'm just going to add this product to my cart. So let's go to the cart and I'm in the cart here. So here you will be able to see that the minimum order value is 100. So you need to increase the quantity to meet that limit. So that was a variation that we had just added. That was about the minimum order value. So again, we had set the accessories as a group of 5. So any product in this categories can be only bought with a group of 5. So if I just choose this sunglass right here, here you can see that the order quantity is set to 5. So I can't reduce this as this is the minimum group. I can only buy in a group of 5 or 10. So that's the number that we had chosen in the group of section for categories. So these are the things that we have covered in the minimum and maximum quantity plugin. So this is a very useful plugin if you have a wholesale website, or if you want to set a minimum order quantity, or any other features that we had just mentioned. So I hope this video helped you in some way, and if you like this video, give a big thumbs up and we'll see another video. Bye.